Hoarding into history. History. Herstory. Welcome back to more Hoarding into History. Thank you to the people who have subscribed since I put my first episode out. You made me feel awesome. Thank you. I've talked to friends about my audio. During the first episode, I really thought I was going to go back and put voiceovers after the fact, which is why I was sort of talking and Gabrielle and I were talking in the background. But that was way more work than I wanted to deal with. So I won't be doing that again. I'll just be talking while it's going on. But for now I'll be talking to you. I'll be trying to do a couple different microphone settings, so we'll see what works best. One other thing I didn't say in the first episode is I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with most of these things. So if you see something that touches your heart and you have a place to keep it, drop me a line. We can make a deal. If you're friends or family, I might give it to you for the cost of shipping. If you're somebody who really loves the item, I might give it to you for the cost of shipping. If you're a friend in Seattle, come on by and take a look at my stuff and see what you might have. Because the stories are what matters to me, not the stuff. So once I tell you the stories, I think I'm going to feel free to let go of the stuff. That's part of the experiment here, right? See if I can do that. So in our second episode, we have a few more. Well, this might take a couple now that I look at it. Some more of the linens that were in Grandma's linen closet. I'll just show you. The first two were in like gift boxes. That if you said, hey, wrap this up for Christmas, that's the box I would have put it in. This one was with it. But it's kind of prophetic that I'm opening this now because the bag is the old Sears and Roebuck. And they'd be all gone around here. There's no Sears around here anymore. Sears, whatever they were doing, they didn't do it right. They didn't rob people enough or something like that. So I'll be right back. I'm going to set up my camera and we'll be back with the good stuff. Okay, let's see, where do we start? The bag's going to be destroyed when I'm done this time. I know, I'll just pull a few out. We'll go through a few. I'll put the bag on the floor. Yeah, that'll do. That one wants to come out too. No, we'll put that one back in with his friends. He'll wait. So we have... These are real embroidery. My mom did liquid embroidery. I bet my brothers remember that. So let's first get a sense of how big this piece is. I don't know how my sound is coming out. That worries me. Let's move this microphone closer to me. It's not even pointing the right direction, don't I? All right. Here we go with the Bitty Batch 2. Now that's kind of a nice size. That also must be some kind of little tablecloth. I'll give you the whole size in a second. But real hand embroidery. Does anybody out there still embroider? They must, because I see embroidery floss at the fabric stores. What am I saying? I haven't been to a fabric store in a long time. I'm going to bring this down a little to get some of the close-up of this one. Close-up at this one. And the back of it. A little stitching, the little knots. But you can see that the fabric was printed in blue. Is that the same coloring as this one? Yeah, it's pink and purple. We'll go around the edge. Oh, purple flower. Pink and purple. And this would go over a small table, much like the, or worn as a scarf, much like the Parisian. Now this is as far high as I can go with this tripod, so there we go. Put that one away. Let's see what we have next. This one's a pretty plain dish towel. I suppose it could be a tablecloth or a picnic cloth. It's fairly soft. It could even be a baby blanket or something. It's mostly pink and white, but it's got a thin yellow stripe. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, you can see it there. Thin yellow stripe running through it. And it's just a pretty plain pink and white plaid. Dishcloth, tablecloth. I'm really not sure. I know. Oops. It's about 40 inches. Pretty. Green and white gingham. I wonder if there's going to be any surprises in this one. Think there's going to be anything folded up inside of it? I don't know. Let's see. There is a pattern. Cross stitch. A cross stitch pattern. Let me open it all up so we can see the best way to look at it. It looks like it's the same from each of 4 sides. And it's a little pineapple. And there's one of those on each of the 4 sides. So let's look at the corners here too. Like the stitching. Woo! That's just my coat falling off the wall. I found the limit of my command strips. They wouldn't hold quite that much. All right. So let's see, is there a back on this? The back is fairly neat. I bet there were people who had mothers or grandmas or aunts who were like really picky with them about how the back of their embroidery looked. My mom wasn't like that. But I can certainly imagine somebody who's really picky about their art caring about that. So that's the last view of that piece. Again, if you instantly fall in love with any of these pieces, drop me a message. You can message me through YouTube. If you're family or friends, of course, give me a call. I love these pieces, but I have no place to keep them. I have no reason to keep them. So please, come give them someplace. Oh, look, red, yellow, and blue. I might find somebody to give that to. That's so, even I know it's pink, but I can pretend it's red. Beautiful little handkerchief. Nothing else to it but that. Looks like it might have been hand sewn with embroidery floss. Let's see, what is this? Is it just a design? Crank down the camera closer to the table now that I have some smaller pieces to work with. It's like a white leaf. I wonder if it used to be green. It was always white. Now that's a different kind of knot. That's like a... different kind of knot. Does that have just the one design? Yes, it does. Oh, but there's more than one of them. Here's another one. This just feels like flour sack kind of cloth. Don't think it has any embroidery on it. Just a plain flour sack. How long is that? 20. I'm sorry, I don't have it where you can see it. 28 inches long. 22 inches long. I gotta read 22 inches. Interesting. Oh, maybe a table runner? That's my guess. You think it's a table runner? Because it's... oh, no, it's something that covers something. Goes over the top of something and covers it up. It makes it look kind of cute. I'm not sure which something. A small loaf of bread, maybe. See what I mean? Goes like that. Over top of a loaf of bread or something. Huh. Interesting. But only patterned on one side, but in this definite 4-part shape. That's my only guess, is it went over bread in a bread box to help keep it from drying out. Two more of these. I don't know, my daughter likes using cloth napkins in the house. Maybe
that's what those are. I mean, they don't seem like handkerchiefs so much, huh? I guess I don't know. If they're actually cloth napkins, these could all just be ended up being used in my household. That one has absolutely plain. And I think a number of the ones underneath it are also. This could be faster than I thought. A plain, small cloth napkins, I think. Yeah, I mean, what else would Grandma have in her hall closet? You know? Excuse me. Now that one is printed on or painted on. I'm not sure which. As I said, my mom didn't, I don't remember seeing her embroider anything with a needle and thread. She used, what were they called? Art something, fabric paints. And she was very good at it. And you would basically get a piece that had the stuff printed on it, and you would paint the design over it. Are these two separate napkins? Or just one? It's one. Little tablecloth, and it's got two different little lammy prints in it. Little lammy poo. And then on the opposite corner, yeah, that other lamb that I showed before. That little lamb. This little lamb of mine. If you're interested in that one, let me know. I'll let you know how big it is, if you care. I just missed Christmas season. And look what... Happy New Year, 1962. Oh, this is so awesome. At the time I'm recording it right now, it's New Year's of 2019. It's 11 o'clock. So if I keep filming another hour from now, you're going to start hearing booms and bangs of fireworks. And I had no idea this was in this. So Happy New Year, 1962. I was 2 years... No, I'm not going to tell you that. You'll know how old I am. To anybody out there that matters, you already know who I am. Well, isn't this like exactly the same little guy but saying Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas. There's little guest towels. Cutie little guest towels. Cute little guest towels. Cute little guest towels. Alright. Hey, if you want either of those, let me know. Especially if you were born in 1962. The Merry Christmas doesn't have a date on it, but I am definitely going to assume it is also from 1962. So let me know. I would love to give this stuff away for the cost of shipping. All right, what else have we got here? Going back to the bag. More stuff in the bag. You know what? This might be all that's in the bag. Get everything left in the bag. Everything. Almost. Oh my gosh, it's even... Look what was in the bag. Sears and Roebuck. $3.15, whatever it was. Present this case of settlement. I don't see a date on it. 41 maybe? Yeah. Cool. All right, well, what do we have here? Oh, we have some more embroidered napkins. This one is a... Time to crank this back down again. Sorry about that. Ooh, whoa, yeah. Ooh, got my finger. There we go. Just a little embroidered napkin. Another one of the same. Another one. Let's see what else we've got. A little bigger. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Not sure what it is. It's an interesting shape. Maybe a table runner. Table runner. Because it's actually very beautiful. Look at that. Carnation and rose design. Runner. Oh, and there's that farm girl design again. Hanging out her laundry. This appears to be more of a dishcloth. It's a big square. What is this, we think? Somebody out there's got to like that print. Definitely not my cup of tea. I don't know what it is. Shades. Periwinkle blue, maybe? Just not my thing. It's also about the same size. Is this what they would call a tea towel? You know, if anybody does any baking, right? These are the kind of towels that you would put over it over stuff when you proof it. Anybody need anything like that? This one's looks completely plain. Completely plain. Linen. Tea towel. Nothing particularly fancy or special about the stitches. Now we have a few lace doilies here. Or table runner. Definitely the kind of thing my grandma might have put on the table. I'm going to have to get these out on the dark surface because I want to see what they look like. What is that pattern? That's what I wonder. What is that? Is it a house? Is it like a house? Would this have gone on the arm of a chair? remember things like these on the arms of the chairs, basically to keep the fabric okay. And there's 2 of them. Yeah, I think this other one is just the same. Let's see. Yeah, there's 2 of them. So, and the cut is really interesting. So somebody please let me know what they think this is. It's not just, that's my best guess, is it was made to go on the arms of a chair so that people's dirty, disgusting hands didn't soil the fine tapestry or whatever on the chair. Let me know what it is. What else have we got here? Is this cross-stitched? It's a very tight cross-stitch. Very loose weave fabric, but yes, it is. Flowers. At first I thought it was a fruit bowl, but it's not, is it? This just feels like what my mom would call a dish towel. But somebody's embroidered it with with a goblet and I don't know, what's the name for a martini glass? The fabric itself has the 3 stripes on the outside and then 1 going through the center. Or I mean, 1 thin stripe. Yep. Getting near the end of this bag. We're also getting close to midnight. 2018. So glad you're going to be over. No idea what 2019 holds, but so it's like the main embroidery on this one is this part here. Then that's a running stitch. Is that what that's called? Oh, it's on more than 1 spot. Is that on all 4 corners? Yes, it is on all 4 corners. So to me, this makes this tablecloth a small tablecloth, not a. Oh, and it's got another piece in between. What is that? Oh, that's the back side. That's what that is. So it's got one of those in the middle of each of the straight sides. I don't know. I might have a little table this will go over. It's kind of sweet. Just a little bit sweet, a little bit spring-like. Okay, I think. Yeah, we did. We saw one of these earlier. And there's some more. This is the one we saw earlier. Got a few more. The little pink napkin or whatever it might be. I think the dinner napkins is really what I think. We've got this one. Oh, wait, we've seen these before too. Hold on. Or maybe not. We've seen these. These are slightly different color pink. But other than that, they're the same pattern. The one I looked at before. Maybe somebody different embroidered these ones and used a different color pink. And here's another just plain. Another one of these with the light pink. Let's see what else over here. A plain, more dirty handkerchief, cloth, whatever. This one's definitely got the stain of the ages on it. In a way none of the others really have. It may even have been a men's handkerchief from the age when men really used their handkerchief to blow their nose because they didn't have Kleenexes. Look at those colors. Oh my. Purple and yellow. And they're, again, napkins. We have one. Interesting. The others are more faded. I'm guessing somebody used these napkins more often because look at how faded this one is. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe it isn't that much more faded. I was just looking at the other side. 3, 4. Once more, 4 napkins. We are almost at the bottom of the bag. Oh, we've seen him before. We saw him early on. Another one of him. Another plain. Totally plain linen. I'm not even going to open that one up because then I'll have to refold it. I don't want to have to refold it. Cakes and tea and tea and cake. Cakes and tea and tea and cakes. Yeah, I like looking at the back of embroidery. What's your problem with that? And it's got the just basically like flower sack kind of edging on it. Looks like maybe 2 more things here. This, no, isn't that exciting? Totally plain dishcloth. And last, move some of these out of the way because the last thing I might actually want to open up a little bit. Gotta move away from my cat, sorry. Another table runner. No, it's not embroidered or anything. Same on the other side. Very cool. Well, that's it for that bag. I hope you had fun. I had fun. Cosmo didn't have so much fun. He was annoying me. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I'll be going over the storage unit and seeing what is there that I want to go through next. As I said, if you see anything you want, let me know. Most things I'm going to let you have for the cost of shipping. So, send me a message. If you're dealing with your own issues of keeping and hoarding, share that with us all, because we are all there right now. Keep hearing the booms and bangs go off as New Year's Eve. I'll see you in the next episode.
Tell me something sweet.